Hello and welcome to Cheshire Audio. Now this is going to be a bit of a sort of split up, slightly odd video. It's been really quiet at the shop. There's not been an awful lot going on, and you would have thought I would have been churning the videos out in this time because there's nothing much to do, but I did need to catch up on the website, so I've been concentrating on that this week. And on that basis, what I'm going to do is just show you what a few of the things I put on there, just to make people aware, really. Because I keep doing things the wrong way around. I'll do a review on something and then add it to the website a few weeks later on. But when people see the video, they'll go to the website to look for it and it isn't there. So I need to get myself a little bit more organised than that, really. So we'll have a look at that. And then I have been asked about the shop quite a bit and what's here and what's, I've got demonstration rooms and things. And I just thought I'd just do a little walk around the different rooms and just show what is actually here in the building. So you've got an idea of what it's all about, really. So excuse the camera work, but I'm just going to turn you around to look at the computer. Okay, there we go. So website. This is the new website, which long story, I had to completely rewrite it. So I'm still sort of recreating quite a lot of it. One of the main things I've added on here, if you go to the Riga Spares box there, and click on that, there's a new box that says service items and kits. If you click on that, it brings up bring it down a bit. Two bits here. There's straight components if you want to buy any components for this is for the older type Riga, sort of 73 to 1990. What did I just say then? 73 to 1990. I think I'm losing the ability to speak at the moment. And the next tab above is just straight service kits. What I was finding was things like the capacitors and resistors, they're actually very expensive. They're about £4 to send. So by the time you've added the packaging on, it's becoming expensive. So what I've done is I've bundled things together. So if you click on service kits, I've just created 3 different kits. I'll do more of these. I'll do more sort of combinations. But so 3 different kits, all come with a drive belt, all come with cotton buds, all come with oil. So, but the basic kit is just your oil, your belt, your cotton buds to clean out the bearing. So that's just your basic service, really, putting your belt on, putting your oil in. Next step up from that is with a capacitor, because that's quite often, if it's an older deck, the capacitor needs changing. So that includes a capacitor. And the next one up includes the little belt for the motor suspension on the earlier decks. Now, if you click on the actual item, it does actually come up with, and it does say, suspension, includes one suspension belt, only change this if the original is broken. I mean, I know people seem to want to change that belt, but it's such a fiddly job to do, and it doesn't degrade sonically, it just degrades sort of it gets a little bit loose after a while, but it doesn't cause any harm. And I tend to say, unless it's broken, don't change it, because the job is horrible. It's a horrible job to do. So, but anyway, it's there within a kit. But this means that obviously you get a capacitor, you get a belt, you're only paying one lot of postage. So it's still £4 postage for that. Whereas an oil by itself is £4 postage, a capacitor by itself is £4 postage. So it works out better, really. So that's the service kits. Like I said, they relate to the earlier decks. The first kit, is applicable to any of them, really. I've lost it. I've gone the wrong way home. Don't know my own website here. Yeah, the first kit, which is basically just oil, cotton buds and belt, that's applicable to any of the decks, really. So yeah, that's that. The other thing I've done is in Hi-Fi separates. If you go to this, click on here, run to CD player, we've got Atoll Electronic now. So all the CD players are on there. And I've also got, if you go to Hi-Fi separates again, I can't even operate my own thing. I don't know. Atoll Electronic there, so all the amplifiers are on. Obviously there's quite a lot of products in the range, and I can do sort of anything in the range, but I haven't put on the streamers because I don't like them, but that's another story. I haven't put the pre-powers on. I will do it at some point. I haven't put on, they do an FM radio, which isn't on there, but these will come eventually. Next time I do a little a little bit of update on the website. I'll start adding those on as well. So yeah, that's the website. I can't think there's anything else there particularly that's new really. Obviously there's always the X demonstration page, which various bits on there. Most of it's sold at the moment on here. Most of that's gone. So there's a few things I need to add to that actually, the XDem stuff. But anyway, that's website. Let me just turn you around again. So what I'll do, I'm going to stop the camera just for a sec because I just need to switch the CD player off in the shop because I don't want YouTube shutting us down. So I'll just stop the camera now, but then I'll do a little walk around the shop as well. So coming soon to a video near you. Okay, so shop. This is the office. This is where I do all the big sales. That's the workshop, which, and you'll notice there's still a system deck in the corner there that I intend to do a video on. Somebody asked me, when are you going to do the video on that system deck? It's basically been waiting for the bench to be clear, and it is actually clear at the moment. So I could do it now, but it's a really difficult thing to video. So I was going to show how an update and sort of refurbishment of System Deck 2X, but yeah, I'm still thinking that one through a little bit. So there's nothing in the workshop at all at the moment. It's quiet. Through in the shop, just a little background system. I tend to just have running. We've got speakers, got Kudos, Neat, Fine Audio, Ophidian, Monitor Audio. Still, that's one of the few pairs still for sale. If you need to move those on because they're an old model now. Monitor Audio. Got the Neat Magistra still playing. A pair of IOTAs up there. Yeah, this system, I must admit, it doesn't sound great down here. This is just for background music, so I don't do demonstrations down here, even though people ask me to. They say, oh, can't you just put it on? But everything sounds really strange down here. So all I've got playing at the moment, I've got little Atoll CD player, which is wonderful. Really like it. Little MD100 Atoll CD is amazing. 2510 exposure. Neat Magistras on solid steel stands, which are, I love those. Really like those. Oh yeah, and just playing at the moment, Sonnenberg, which is a bit of an unknown, I suppose, but lovely sort of guitar vocal thing. He's a bit of an unknown. I need to do a video on sort of unknown artists, I think, of it really, because I think Sonnenberg, something to do with Probe Record. I think this. I think the guy from Probe is either manages him or something. He's still, as far as I'm aware, still out there. There's that album and another one that I know of, which are both really good. But yeah, the guy from Probe, I think, I'm going off on a tangent here now. I think the guy from Probe had something to do with Half Man, Half Biscuit as well. I think there was a bit of a tie-up. But anyway, no, shop, let's look at the shop. Yeah, and through here I've got a pair of Stax L300s up there. I do quite a lot with Stax actually. There's an Energizer down there, it's a big T8000 Energizer, the big one. I've also got a pair of at the moment L700s sitting on there, if you can see them through the glass. Fantastic headphones. Probably, like they say, the best in the world, really. I've got a Watson record cleaning machine. I also do Okinoki and the Project one. People just a few phono stages, a P10 power supply, ecstatic record sleeves, a few bits and bobs down there, second-hand P1, old Project record player down there, which I still do Project, but I don't really have many in nowadays. A few phono stages on the top, Lehman Project, got Roxanne stuff still, there's me Illicit, Brios there, a couple of bits of exposure, Sugden, various Riga turntables, I've got all of the decks from the 1 through to the 10. That nice worn up P1 that we opened the other day. Big P294, Nottingham in the corner, just trying to see what else is there. There's the Primaire amplifier down there that needs collecting. Andy, will you come and get that? Because I had an ongoing thing with Andy on the phone. He dropped this off for me to look at, and I said I can't do anything with it. Still here. It's a year. It must be a year that's been here now. Rel subs. Do a bit with rel subs for people who there is a place for them in the right sort of system. Fine audio, Neats, Riga Kites, the better fine audios, the SP, 500 SPs, which are good. And shop area here, we've got pair of 302s. Still doing the old sanitizer, because I think it's still important, really. My little dragging tree. Weird thing in this shop is people walk in. This is the way in from the door. They'll come in this way, come to here and talk to me, and then they'll turn to leave. And instead of going out through the front door, which you would have thought would be obvious, nearly everybody sets off this way, and then tries to come through the. I don't understand that. It's, nearly everybody gets lost in the shop. It's really strange. I need to put a little collection box there of a pound. Anybody who tries to leave through the stairwell, you have to pay £1. I'd make a fortune. A few pictures on the wall, which sort of are created out of posters off eBay. But yeah, let's have a look upstairs. I think we've covered everything in here. Oh yeah, actually, I haven't covered everything in here. Mugs. If you come into the shop, you can have a mug for £10. I'm losing money at that, weirdly. I'm going to put them back on the website, but they need to be about £14 because the postage is £4. So I'm losing money at £10 selling them in the shop. I want to at least sort of try and break even on it a little bit, but anyway. Tom Evans microgroove, got various bits of isolation, Riga belts, HRS dampers, Riga bearings. 24 quid for a Riga, or is it 21 pounds I think for a Riga bearing still. Incredible value, really. Various record cleaning bits up there. So yeah, I'll switch off because I don't want to. I'll end up falling up the stairs if I try and film it. So we'll head towards as though we're leaving the shop. We'll go this way. I'll just switch off while I just go upstairs. Okay, so here we are upstairs on the landing. So 2 demonstration rooms, one to the left in there, and one straight ahead. Tend to store stuff outside a little bit. These 502s are sat there because that's the only problem with working alone. These are big. Carrying them down the stairs is a bit of a major event. So I'm waiting till I feel a bit stronger before I carry them down. Little demo room. What's in here at the moment? Got the little IO2 alphas, and that's where the IO went. Lateral rack in here to use. That's an IKEA table, but it's sonically quite good actually, IKEA table. But I'm going to get rid of that one soon and have another lateral. I think lateral tables, they're superb. You know, they really are. I mean, you might do a review on those. Look at that separate video because they are really, really good. So that's lateral tables. I think you've seen in here before. Got the sound deadening pads that I made. Various bits of records on the wall. Yeah, nice rooms these actually. This building was built in 1878, I think, and it's really solid. Everything is big high ceilings, big heavy solid walls. This is the main demo room. So at the moment we've got RX5s on, which are for sale. If you want a pair of RX5s for about £1,000 probably for those. Still got the P8 on the Odite platform, which I'm still enjoying that one. That's fantastic. So yeah, that's it. That's the 2 demo rooms. This is the one you probably see the most in the videos actually. That's where I tend to do an awful lot of the record reviews and that sort of thing. I bought some records. I'll just pause a sec while I just get the records out. Yeah, so this is my sort of latest record haul. So I went out the other day and spent far too much money as usual. Stefan Grappelli's on this. This is Django Reinhardt, who is superb, but I've always had this sort of love of Stefan Grappelli, really. The only thing I'd say about this is it isn't actually that well recorded, but a lot of these tracks are quite early. There's quite a few from the 1930s. There's a couple from the 50s and 40s. The ones from the 50s are better. I mean, I've got a few of Stefan Grappelli that are sort of early 50s, and the recording quality is superb on them. This is just an interesting thing to have in the collection, to be honest. So it's got stuff like I Got Rhythm and stuff like that on it, Sweet Georgia Brown, and that type of thing. But it's a really nice they work really well together as a duo, really. So I thought I'd have to have that. I actually managed to pick up an Ani DiFranco album, and this, as it turned out, was a Record Store Day album, and I missed it. I hadn't spotted it, but that's not. This is nice. It's not actually. I don't think this is the best of hers that I've come across, to be honest. But it's a great album. The only thing that's a bit odd about it is it's a double album, but there's only probably enough music on this to make a single album. So when you actually look at the vinyl, I'm going to have to actually, I'll put this down. I'm not going to try and handle this and film at the same time. Let me just put the camera down. It's there's only 3 sides we've got any music on. There you go. That was a bit of clever camera work. There's only 3 sides we've got any music on, and each side, if you can see it, I don't know if you can actually see that on the. If you get the light on there, only half of it has got any tracks on. It's all run out groove to halfway. All 3 of the sides are like that. So there's only 4 tracks per side. So why it's a double, I don't know, because quite often they'll spread out the grooves a little bit so they can get a bit more dynamic in the recording if they do that. But they don't seem to have done. They just seem to have, decided it's going to be a double. The other weird thing on this is, on the 4th side, if you can see, there's an embossed picture of Ani DiFranco on it. I hate to think, if you're running a deck with a £4,000 or £5,000 cartridge and you forgot that side 4 was an embossed picture rather than grooves, I don't know what would happen, to be honest. I don't think it would end well. But yeah, it's a really nice album. Really, really nice album. Yeah, next one, Jethro Tool Stand Up. Now, I've been looking for a copy of this for years. I already own a copy. This is the madness of the record collector, isn't it, really? But my version was sort of probably a sort of second generation copy of it, where it's gatefold, but it doesn't, as the album would suggest, stand up. So I'm very pleased with that. And it's in good condition. I mean, you see these occasionally, and the internal bits are torn and everything. So this is it's like new, really. I mean, it's faded, but the actual condition of it's really, really good. So I'm really pleased with that one. Small things, isn't it, really? But yeah, I was really pleased with that. As an album, it's superb. It's probably one of my favourite Jethro Tool albums, even now. I mean, obviously I like Aqualung, and I like Thick as a Brick and all those sort of things. Songs from the Wood and all these sort of things are great albums. But I think there's something special about this album. We Used to Know is brilliant. Bourrée is brilliant. The flute instrumental, New Day Yesterday is brilliant. So there's some really great tracks on it. And on top of that, when you open it up, it stands up. What more could you want out of life? Anyway, so that's the Jethro Tool. And then the other one I got, which partly because I've just seen him in concert and he was superb, and I'd realised I'd hardly got any of his music. Easy by Ralph McTell. That's a great album, actually. It's taken me by surprise how good that is, because people know him for the streets of London, but actually he's quite his sort of music's quite diverse. He's not totally folk. He does a bit of blues and a bit of everything, really. So that's quite a find, actually. I quite enjoyed that one. It's only £5, which sort of made up for the Jethro Tool. So that's my little hoard of records. Oh, someone stand up. So yeah, a bit of a weird video today. Basically just wanted to show the website and show around the shop, but then obviously got sidetracked onto vinyl, like I always do. I'm waiting for, the one thing that hasn't happened, which should have happened by now, is I've been waiting for my stock of Darley speakers, which I actually paid for them about a month ago, and they've not arrived yet. So need to chase them up on it and see what we're up to. But I think lots of things are really slow at the moment, so I'm not too worried. But as soon as they start to arrive, I'll be able to review as I unbox and try and whatever. I'll do some little reviews on those, because it's some fantastic models. Really, really excited about that. I think it's going to be really good when they come in. So anyway, I'll leave it there because I'm waffling quite a bit, and I had to do various little edits on this as things have been happening in the background. So I've probably repeated myself a few times. So forgive me if I have. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe even. and I shall see you in a future video, which hopefully won't be too long, because I've done all the work on the website now, so I can start doing a few more videos again. Thank you very much. See you soon.